Most of us give up on our dreams because of money or a lack of it. And I think this is especially true when it comes to content creators who are just starting off and their gear. We tell ourselves that our photos would be so much better if only I had this camera or this lens, and our videos would get better too, but I need this gear to get there. So what if I told you you could get $1,000 for free? What would you do as a content creator? Hey everyone, this is Anthony, aka Tony Ezra, and thanks for coming back to my channel. I'm not giving away $1,000, but I know someone who is. I'm applying for the RBC Future Launch Scholarship, which is $1,500 Canadian, or about over 1,100 USD, to youth that are between 15 and 29 that are looking to get extra skills. If you want to learn something new on someone else's dollar, if you're trying to learn a new skill and be future ready, whether you're chasing your dream or looking to just set yourself up for a better job, this is a scholarship that is available in Canada. I think you should really look into. This is not sponsored, but I did want to share the opportunity with other creators like myself that are just getting started in this. In the early stages of being a creator, who wouldn't benefit from getting $1,500? Initially, I wanted more gear. Like, what content creator doesn't? I want a new camera, I want new lenses, I want a drone, a tripod so I don't have to carry this thing, holding it up as I try to shoot this with one arm. But where does that get you without the right skills to use it and to actually maximize it? Let's put it this way. I love pizza and I know what I like on a pizza. But if you told me to make a pizza from scratch without a recipe or any process, the best I could probably do is give you a sad looking bread. But that's how I've been operating as a content creator for the last 3 years. I knew what I liked, knew what I didn't like, and slowly started putting things together, but with no real end goal, just shooting the way I wanted to along the way. And so I just picked up this camera and started shooting for 3 years. And I think I found a way to teach myself how to shoot along the way. But at best, I think I'm still making reasonably good bread, but it definitely isn't getting any good Barstool pizza review scores. And I'll move on from the pizza analogy, but what do you guys prefer? Thin and crispy, deep dish, simple margarita? Anyways, that's a whole nother topic. But the point is, I started with this all blind, and now I'm trying to work backwards to figure out where I want to go next. And so this leads me to where I am today and this opportunity. 3 years later, I kind of want to figure out the fundamentals of actually shooting photos and videos and how to actually make a viable business out. So for me, it's actually not gear. It's a digital media certificate from OCAD, the Ontario. I actually don't even know what OCAD is, but it's a design school. Nothing fancy, nothing exciting, just an investment in myself so I can learn some new skills and take them to either my next job or figuring out how to accelerate my content creation and building the life that I want. Listen, I think gear is amazing. It's great, but I think it's a short-term win when really I want to think about this long-term. And I think the foundation I could get with this certificate will really help me accelerate in the long run. So for this scholarship, I actually have to answer 3 questions. The first one is, how have you overcome barriers, demonstrated resilience, and shown drive for learning in your life? So I've been pursuing content creation for the last 3 years while I was doing full-time work and full-time school. And in that time, I didn't have any computer to work with aside from my 11-inch Chromebook that could only work on Google Docs and surf the internet. So anytime I actually wanted to work on photography, videography, I actually had to take my bike and go to my nearest library, which was about 20 minutes away on a bike ride. And I would do that on even the coldest days. It was the only and the best way for me to learn by doing, to actually be in the lab, edit photos, edit videos, and figure out how to actually make content. So the second question is, how will the learning opportunity you've selected help hone your skills and or develop new skills? I think for someone with a business background like me, I think the training will really benefit me in figuring out like how to actually learn the foundations of shooting photos and videos and whatever other mediums that I want to take on. So beyond the technical skills, I think that knowledge will actually help me be more adaptable in the changing environment, changing business landscape and markets. And I think this gives me more confidence in a skill set in offering this to my next job or taking on personal project. And then lastly, why are you excited for your learning opportunity and how will it impact your life? So what excites me is that we live in a world where anyone can use the internet at their fingertips to spread knowledge and to create businesses from the convenience of their own home or wherever they choose to be. And it opens up new opportunities through storytelling and these technical skills that I can add in the workplace. And again, this really helps me continue to build communities and find confidence in this work. All right, guys, that's it for me for this video. Like I said, I started this 3 years ago with no goal or any vision in sight. I think I would have really benefited from an opportunity like this to add a new skill set. But I'm definitely happy with the path I took, and I did a lot of self-learning along the way, but this would have helped accelerate that process. So if I win the scholarship, I'd be really excited to package my existing business skills with these new digital media skills. So lastly, let me know what you would have done to advance your career with this money. Would it be used for gear, for courses like I did, for travel post-COVID? Leave a like and let me know if this thought process was useful for you guys. It's something different, but I think it's still relevant, especially in a world of content creation. You don't just find money out of nowhere or opportunities like this. So I really want to share this and think about what is really going to be valuable for you in the long run. It's not all about the gear, the bells and whistles of all your cameras and lenses. So I think this is such a foundational skill to have. Being able to evaluate what is going to be beneficial for you in the long run. All right, guys, so that's it for me on this one. Make sure to leave a like, to comment, and to subscribe for more photography tips and behind the scenes of a content creator's life, creating a content creator's life. We're still on this journey, but yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Okay, note to self, bring a tripod next time because vlogging with this thing, super heavy. But also film in a spot where I don't have to take off my mask on and off every other minute. Ugh.